Hey, from the Mike Eisenstadt Performance Studio. Guess what this is? Anybody? It's the Live Music Showcase from WMNF, brought to you by WMNF and listeners just like you out there in Radio Land. I'm Bill Dudley. I'll be your host for the next 55. And today we've got a great group in the studio. They're helping us promote this big event, which is coming up here in WMNF land, and we'll tell you all about that in the course of the show. It's going to be a really cool thing. Anyway, the name of the band we have today is Junction 27, and we're going to let them start off with a song. What's this one first? This first one, guys.
This one's called White Lies.
Tell me something loud and clear. The words you speak are so sincere, but I see through all of your white lies. Treat me bad, I'll stick around. When things are good, you know where to be found. Oh, I see through all of your white lies. When all that's left has come undone, when all you got is long gone, tell me you want me, then cut me loose. Look me in the eyes, tell me you're true, 'cause I see through all of your white lies. Thinking back with no regret, looking ahead, try to forget that I see through all of your white lies. Our time has come and gone. Now it's time to move along. Nothing left, don't hold on. Let it go, move on. I'll be alright, I'll be okay. Hanging around was the price I paid. Oh, to see through all of your white lies. When all that's left has come undone, when all you got is long gone, when all that's left has come undone, when all you got is long gone, is long gone, is long gone, is long gone.
Hey, they're here live, Junction 27 in the studio here at WMNF in Tampa. And as you may have figured out, Junction 27 is a band that plays all ukuleles. Yeah, it's part of our big big concert that's coming up tomorrow afternoon down at the Cage Brewery on First Avenue South in St. Pete. WMNF's third annual ukulele festival. And I know some people want me to say ukulele, and so that's sort of an ongoing controversy. But where do you guys stand on that? You guys are sort of divided on the issue.
I'm not from Hawaii, so I say ukulele.
Ukulele.
If I abbreviate it, I say ukes, but if I say the full name, I try to say ukulele.
Oh
and then
my
sometimes I just say ukulele.
I use uncle. Uncle Lele.
Well, Junction 27, our band today. Where'd you get the name Junction 27?
Joe, you do this story well.
When I first started playing with Becky, she lived on the 27th floor of the Element building down in downtown Tampa. It was the greatest practice space ever. She had a corner apartment.
Oh,
it was
my.
beautiful. You could look out over the river, over Tampa. It was fabulous. And so we got together on the 27th floor, so we're Junction 27.
Yeah. Well, that is spelled JCT 27 if you want to look them up. They have a, let's see, what is it here? A Reverb Nation page. Yeah, reverbnation.com/JCT27.
Like us on Facebook.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Go ahead and introduce the members of the band, if you would there, Joe.
Oh, me?
Yeah, yeah. It's
You would
it's
be
Joe
Joe.
Joe Kravanik on ukulele and vocals.
Thank you. Russell Roush here on the U bass.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Bill Legrandier back there in the booth. Drums and 8-string ukulele.
Yeah, he was playing on that first song at the same time. Really?
No, played on the next song.
Oh, the next one? Okay, good. We'll listen for that.
And Rebecca, who writes all our songs and plays ukulele and banjo-lele as well.
All right.
And then I would like to add Joe Kravanik plays the soprano uke, but he also has the slide that he plays. He has a harmonica. Sometimes he brings out the kazoo. So he's multi-talented.
Thank you.
Well, that's great.
You're welcome.
Let's hear another tune.
All right, so I just want to introduce this one. It's called I Was Lost, and you're actually going to be hearing all four of us playing ukulele on it. And we wrote it this way, and we layer everybody in so that we can really hear all the different sounds of the different styles of the ukulele or the different styles of the ukes.
Didn't know. Didn't know I was lost. Have the will to find a way. Hear that voice. Don't listen to the words you say. Oh no. Travel on, search for more. Look behind every hidden door. Oh yeah. Didn't know. Didn't know I was lost. Let the road twist and turn. Free your mind so you will learn. Oh yeah. A little further left to go. Take notice of all that you don't know. Oh no. Didn't know. I didn't know I was lost till I found you. Didn't know. Didn't know I was lost. Now I know I was lost 'cause I found you.
That's a little love song from our band today on the Live Music Showcase, Junction 27. They spell that JCT 27 if you want to look them up. Bunch of ukuleles and even a guy that plays ukuleles and drums at the same time. Want to give a big shout out to our Live Music Showcase crew. You know, you can watch this show on Facebook even as it's happening. Just go to Facebook and type in LMS WMNF and you'll get our live Facebook stream, our live feed from the showcase. Also later on this evening you can watch it on YouTube forever and ever. That's youtube.com/WMNF885FM.
One of the really exciting things about playing the ukulele, Bill, is when they suddenly go drastically out of tune in the middle of a song.
Oh man, it's live radio show, folks, you know. Well, while you guys are touching up the tuning, I want to thank Mark Perfetti. He's our mixologist today on the Live Music Showcase, and today he's assisted by Gilberto Perez, and I thought I was in Brazil there for a minute. We've got Bob Hoke, Richard Stone, Marcy, and Tom Connors running the video portion of this radio program. And our producers are Steve Arduango and Mildred Matos, who's supplying me with all of my wonderful cheat sheets that I use on the show. So if you have any reactions to this program, you can always give us a call here on our studio line at 813-239-9663 or email us at dj@wmnf.org. Actually, we have a little contest. We have a little question we're going to throw out there. Win an autographed copy of Junction 27's first CD. Let me see if I'm going to say this right.
Nuclear fusion.
Nuclear fusion, yeah. Now, how would George W. say that? Nuclear, I think.
There you go.
So here's a question for you. Answer the question and give us a call at 813-239-9663. The question is, what song did Joe perform last year to win the You Could Out #2 Led Zeppelin Trophy Contest? So if you can call us now on that number and correctly identify the song, maybe you were there last year at the second annual Uke It Out. The third annual is coming up tomorrow, right?
Indeed.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. The second one at the Cage Brewery. That's, we got a nice little write-up in the Tampa Bay Times, but there was one inaccuracy. The first Uke It Out was actually at the, what we will now call the Old New World Brewery.
Okay.
And so I'd like to really thank those folks and remind everybody that the New World Brewery will be opening up in my neck of the woods at Nebraska and Bush in a couple of months. Go out there. But they did the first one. And the second one was at Cage Brewery. It's a fabulous place if you've never been there. Not only great beer, and they'll be doing a special beer just for the event tomorrow.
A ukulele beer.
Yeah, right. And also, but if you've never been there, it's a great space. The indoor bar is in the brewing area, and then there's a very nice, large, covered outdoor space, and beyond that, another large lawn. So it's a great place to have a festival. And
Well, this is going to be a heck of a thing. We've got, I don't know how many bands there are here, but it's going to start off at, doors open at 3 o'clock with, and then 4 o'clock will be a Beatles Jam. Then 4:30, 5 o'clock, all these different bands, Polyessence, Apple Butter, Renee and the Rollers, Rich Whiteley, Ukuleles, Who Are Uke? Peter Townsend of the ukulele.
That's the contest.
Oh, that's the contest.
Right.
Okay, gotcha. Junction 27, you guys are going out at 7:45 in the evening.
Yes.
Tomorrow evening. Ari Chi, Tom Hood and Tropical Suns, a raffle, and a bunch of other things happening. So it's going to be a great time. You can get tickets only $12 in advance. People's prices from WMNF Community Radio, $15 at the door. And the address of that place is 2001 First Avenue South in St. Pete. Cage Brewery. Let's have another song.
this one's called Let It Roll. Living fast, living large. Take a chance, you might go far. There ain't no time to stop and rest. You wait too long, this all may pass. I kick it up or bring it down. I take a hard look all around. I figure out what lies ahead, or just stand still instead. You can't run or you can't hide. Take a walk on the other side. Running free, going far. I look around, see where you are. Whoa, if you don't know. Whoa, let it roll.
Looking for a sign to make up your mind. Decide which path to take. It's your choice to make.
Let it rain or let it shine. A brand new day you will find. Life has its ups and its downs. Better things will come around. You can sit or you can dance. Feel the beat and take a chance. Keep on moving to the sound. I keep on moving all around. Oh,
band Junction 27 with the music on today's live music showcase here from WMNF in Tampa. I'm Bill Dudley, and this radio station here is a listener-supported community radio station. If you're interested in helping us keep this show and this radio station on the air, you might want to navigate over to WMNF.org. Hit up the tip jar there with your tax-deductible contribution. We could always use the help. You can watch our show live on Facebook at LMS WMNF, and our YouTube producer, Richard Stone, will have the show on YouTube later on this evening, and that is youtube.com/WMNF885FM. So, meanwhile,
We
tell
are,
us
we
a
are of
little bit.
course, a listener-supported ukulele band, so absolutely go to our Facebook page, if you will, JCT27, and like us on Facebook, because Facebook likes are the lifeblood of a band these days. So
I guess so,
if you
yeah.
like us in real life, like us on Facebook, please.
Tell us a little bit about the ukulele and how you guys got into it. Would be even a better story, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I think we all have different stories. As far as mine goes, my mom actually had a baritone ukulele, so I grew up listening to her play that. And at some point, I thought it was just a guitar when I was really young, so I just started playing it, thinking I was playing the guitar. And then I revisited it many years later.
Well, so you were playing a banjo uke on that last tune, which was like a little tiny banjo with 4 strings. But now you're playing a ukulele that's a little bit larger, and you've got it strapped around your neck like a guitar.
Yeah, so this is a tenor uke is what I'm playing.
So it's lower than the little tiny one that most people play.
And that leads right into Joe's story.
I received my ukulele as a gift from my sister who vacationed in Hawaii, and all the members of my family got ukuleles as gifts. And along with my ukulele, I got a book of Christmas carols, and I figured, well, I'll learn a couple of Christmas carols for the family, and that'll be that. But then I ran into Becky at a movie one night, and just in the course of conversation, she said, "Oh, I'm thinking about putting together a ukulele band." And I said, "Oh, I got a ukulele," and so that's
Well, now
how
both
that
of you,
happened.
do both of you play other instruments, or started out before you played ukulele? Did you
I started out on fiddle and moved to mandolin, and now ukulele as well.
Okay.
And I play guitar, and I've played banjo, a little mandolin.
Oh, that's great. We've also got Russell on U-bass.
Silent
Russell, pull
Russell,
that
yeah.
mic closer to you so we can hear you there.
I can do that. I got started playing big bass and acoustic bass and electric bass, and got tired of carrying it around. I remember one of my a bit of advice from my uncle early on was, if you're going to play music, play the piccolo.
Yeah, or harmonica.
Yeah, but it's I found this and was happy to be invited in the big fun here.
Well, I
And,
noticed that
it
that
sound-
last
the sound
tune, you were
was pretty
playing
good.
some pretty complicated stuff on there. There's some.
I enjoy overplaying a lot.
He's a complicated man.
It sounds good to me. I like it. And then in the drum booth, we've got Bill. Hey, Bill.
Hey, I'm here.
So you were playing a 8-string ukulele on that
Right.
last, or 2 pieces ago, or whenever that was.
It's eight
I know-
string. It has sympathetic strings, which gives a nice, very mellow chord changes, like very nice sound.
And did you start playing that when
Actually,
you
I was-
joined up with these characters here?
No, I hadn't. I was the last person in the world to play ukulele, and then I was a percussionist for 55 years, and then they needed a drummer one day, so I kind of sat in. But I'm not banging on one of them wooden boxes. I told them I despise those things.
Okay.
So I played brushes mainly on a djembe, modified djembe snare, and then I started playing ukulele, and next thing you know, I'm playing ukulele along with them at the
That's
same
great.
time even.
But here's the interesting thing. Bill has more ukuleles than any of us. So once he bought one, he started buying many, many more.
It's like eating potato
So we
chips.
borrow from him now.
Potato chips.
But he does not have the grass skirt.
Oh, you don't know, Russ.
Well, they handed me a note here.
Uh-oh.
Russell says, not this Russell here, but another Russell who called in. He says, a perfect opportunity to catch up on SpongeBob SquarePants.
Ah.
And so Mildred wants me to ask the question again. Maybe some people didn't get that question, so let me ask it again. You can call us now on the studio line, which is 813-239-9663, and tell us what song did Joe here perform last year to win the You Cut Out 2 Led Zeppelin Trophy Contest. Just name the song that he did, and you'll win a autographed copy of the album Eau Claire Fusion. And we have another question too. If that one doesn't work for you, tell us how many ukuleles they brought with them today, and you can sort of get an idea from our talk over the last few minutes. Just give us a call and answer either of those questions, and you'll get yourself a autographed copy of their album. Let's have another song.
All right, so this one is a brand new one that we'll be performing. It's called Nothing's Changed. And I'd just like to say, if you get your pre-sale tickets at the advance price of $12, wmnf.org, you'll be able to hear the song live.
Sounds good.
Perform live at the festival tomorrow. So this is called Nothing's Changed. Nothing's
changed. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed.
Pick me up, when I fall for you. Wake me up, when I'm lying next to you.
Trip me up. If I stumble, catch my falling way, lead the way. I will follow you.
Trust in me, as we venture the unknown. Rely on me, and never stand alone.
Remember me, from way back when, and promise me, you'll be waiting in the end.
You said that later would be better, for what could have been today. I say it's now or never, before our time drifts away. If you listen to the silence, read between the lines.
Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed.
You say that later would be better, for what should have been today. I say it's now or never, before our time is drifting away. If you listen to the silence, read between the lines. Nothing's changed.
The band is Junction 27. They're here on our show today. If you want to know more about them, you can check them out on the ReverbNation.com page. JCT27 is how they spell that. And they are going to be part of WMNF's third annual You Cut Out Festival, the big ukulele happening. It's going to be tomorrow. Doors open at 3. The show starts at 4, and that's going to be at Cage Brewery on 1st Avenue South in St. Pete. You can still get your tickets $12 in advance, $15 if you wait till tomorrow to get them at the door. And kids 12 and under, I should say, it's all free. So just give us a call if you want to know more about that at WMNF 813-238-8001. Talk to Miss Julie. And if you have any reactions or comments or the answers to either of our two contest questions, give us a call on the studio line at 813-239-9663.
We were told that this is one of the few events that WMNF does in Pinellas County, and that Pinellas County is not as good about showing up as Hillsborough County is. We find this hard to believe. This band's always had a great time playing over there, and we hope all of our Pinellas County people will show
yeah,
up for
so
this
much
one.
great music in Pinellas County.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. And we're asking people to bring their ukuleles. There will be a Beatles kind of pre-show jam led by Tom Hood. And at the very end of the night, there's going to be an open uke, so people can sign up. Bring your chairs. We've got food trucks. We've got some pop-up Hawaiian vintage clothing. We're going to have Luna guitars on display there. We have Gulf to Bay. They'll be bringing their ukuleles as they did last year. So
great.
a lot of other things going on around the music.
Yeah, this sounds great. Well, like I said, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's 8 or 9 bands are going to be playing there.
And still time for everybody to learn My Generation and win the Pete Townsend contest. So,
Yeah, is that this year's song?
it can be any Who song you want.
Oh, okay.
2 minutes.
Okay, 2 minutes,
2
to be-
minutes.
to be Pete Townsend of the ukulele. Jeez. Well, I think you ought to videotape it and send Pete a copy.
It's scary enough like it is.
So you guys have an album, and you're working on it. Are you working on a second one, or do you have more than one, or what's up?
We're working on the material. We're about probably halfway to a new one. I have not gone into the studio yet, but it's certainly in the works.
All right, sounds good. Well, let's have another song.
All right, we'll go ahead and do an original called Trouble.
Trouble comes around, entices me somehow. I wish you would leave. I'll miss you when you're gone. Trouble, oh trouble, let's carry on. You are so familiar, you're the only one standing by my side when all is said and done. I rely on you to get me through the day. Trouble, I'm begging you to stay. Trouble comes a knocking, I open my door. Trouble standing there like 1,000 times before. I can't live without you for very long. Trouble, oh trouble, we belong. I can't live without you for very long. Trouble, oh trouble, we belong. We belong. We belong.
Music from Junction 27, our band on today's live music showcase here from WMNF. I want to thank our great sound guy, Mark Perfetti, for doing his job today. Our live music showcase volunteer crew here, happening on a Friday afternoon. Mark is the sound mixer on today's show, as he usually is. Today he's assisted by Gilberto Perez, and our TV crew, Bob Hoke directing the show, Richard Stone, Marcy and Tom Connors on the cameras. Steve Orduango and Mildred Mattis, our producers of the live music showcase from WMNF. If you want to call us anytime, it's 813-239-9663. That's our studio line during the show. And you can always email us if you have a suggestion or a band that you want to get on, or if you are a band. Send us an email, livemusic@wmnf.org. Our Facebook feed happening right now is facebook.com/LMSWMNF. So the uke came from Hawaii originally. What year are we talking about?
I think we have that in about 1880.
Really, that late, huh? So it's a sort of a new instrument.
Right.
Yeah. And it was it came over to the United States sometime between then and now.
Yeah, but I think it was based on a guitar from
Portugal.
Portuguese-based instrumentation. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but I'm not really sure. I actually don't know a lot of the history.
Actually, a
of
guy
the,
in one of those dugout canoes had
ukulele.
a guitar, and then he got it wet in his trunk.
Yeah, I gotcha. Well, Junction 27, Rebecca on vocals and ukulele, and Joe on vocals and ukulele, and Bill on percussion, Russell on the uke bass, or bass uke. And I see Joe's going to play us a little harmonica music on this next tune. What's this going to be?
So this is called Just Another Train Song, and we wrote this because every band has a train song, and we figured, let's put one on the ukuleles and let's get Joe on the harmonica. So he picked up a harmonica and learned how to
What?
add to the song, and so we call it JATS, Just Another Train Song.
And of all the train songs that are out there, this is definitely one of them.
It is.
It is. Running
it may be. Drifting into possibility. Let the light awaken. Let the light awaken me. A lifetime right in the tracks, hoping for something that will last. Let the night fall. Let the night fall away. Let the night fall. Let the night fall away.
Yeah, music from the band JCT 27, Junction 27. They're our band on today's live music showcase from WMNF in Tampa. We'd like to thank D Drum, located and made right here in Tampa, for donating the drum kit, which we use on many of our live music showcases. And you can find out more about them at ddrum.com. Also want to tell you about a wonderful cruise experience coming up here in WMNF land. You know, the best cruise experience, they say, is when you are friends, or you are with friends and people who share your interests and values. The WMNF Tropical Heatwave Cruise is designed for you, with other listeners who love the station and the music that we play here. It leaves Tampa on February 22nd, and we hope that you'll join us. Visit the website to get more information and come aboard with WMNF. That's WMNF.org. Check that out. So, Rebecca, you write most of the music?
Yes, I do actually. I always say that I start the songs. I kind of have a skeleton, or what I always propose is a song idea, and it really is everybody in the band bringing their input, working on arrangements, and bringing in their ideas and helping it really come to fruition. So,
Yeah. How long have you been writing songs? Did you start young?
off and on. I started young, and then I hadn't written in quite a while. And then when Joe and I started the band, and working with Bill and Russell, we started really bringing new songs and thinking. I think the biggest challenge is really thinking about what we wanted to do, playing on the ukes to make things different and really kind of bring out the nuances of each of the instruments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, we've got about 8 minutes to go. Maybe we can squeeze in a couple of more tunes.
This one's called Didn't Let Go.
after year, repeat that same old line. No change never appears. You let me go.
But you didn't let go.
You let me go.
But you didn't let go.
Now I hold my head up high, pack my bags, not even a goodbye. Now my time is better spent driving down that road once again. Now I hold my head up high, pack my bags, not even a goodbye. Now my time is better spent driving down that road once again. Thinking about what'll happen next. I'm thinking that you should just give it a rest. You let me go. You let me go. You let me go. You let me go.
Good tune there.
Thank you, Bill.
Yeah, that's music from JCT 27, Junction 27, they call themselves here. And you've been listening to the live music showcase here from WMNF. And it's all part of the fun. We're promoting our big 3rd annual ukulele festival. Which
Uke It
starts-
Out 3.
Uke It Out 3 starts tomorrow afternoon, 4 o'clock at Cage Brewery at 2001 First Avenue South, 2001 First Avenue South in St. Pete. Tomorrow, tickets only $12 in advance, $15 at the door, and it kicks off. This is going to be a lot of fun. It kicks off with a Beatles Jam, right? Ukulele tribute to the Beatles, and folks who come to the show are encouraged to bring their own instruments also, and everybody will be sitting in playing Beatles tunes, and then the show will get underway with a whole bunch of really great acts. I got my list here somewhere. Here you go. Polyessence will be the first performer, and Apple Butter Express after that. There'll be a raffle and chance to win some ukuleles. Renee and the Rollers, and then Rich Whiteley, and then the Pete Townsend contest. Who can do the best Pete Townsend impersonation with the ukulele? At 7:10 we got ukuleles, and then a raffle, some more ukuleles, and Junction 27 on at 7:45. And Ari Chi after that. I think that's how she says it. I'm not sure.
Kai.
Okay, I knew if I said it, I'd probably be wrong.
Reenie and the Rollers.
Okay, great.
See, you can't,
Reenie.
you can't even say Pete Townsend on the ukulele without smiling.
Yeah, I know. And Tom Hood and the Tropical Suns
There you got
are
that
finishing up the show. And then there'll be another raffle and an open jam right after that. So a good time is going to be had by all at the WMNF 3rd Annual Uke It Out Festival. Let's have one more tune to take us out here from Junction 27.
All right. I'd like to say a special thanks to Flea for helping out with the Uke It Out.
Oh, yeah. And thanks
And-
you guys for coming on the air.
Absolutely. This is called
pleasure.
Fade Into the Night.
It's okay that everybody tries to stay alive. It's okay that everybody cannot survive. I don't understand how you got lost on your own. It's okay that everybody finds their way back home. It's alright. Fade into the night. It's no wonder everybody knows about you. It's no wonder everybody shares a different view. I remember all the good times, save them to my soul. It's no wonder everybody must eventually go. It's alright. Fade into the night. Now it's time for everybody to keep moving on. Now it's time for everybody to find a place and belong. I stop and think about you, keep your memory clear. Now it's time for everybody to be at peace right here. It's alright. Fade into the night. It's alright. Fade into the night. It's alright.